Oh no, I need to change my lights. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Gran Turismo 2 here on Trd Media. Last time we had a bit of fun in our GT40, did up our Nismo 400R and absolutely smashed out the final race in the four-wheel drive challenge. Took a couple of attempts admittedly, but we have everything on the board now in the first page here. Now, what I want to do in this career mode is go all the way through all of these special events series and do what we can do. We've got international A licenses, so we can compete in all of the ones on this screen, even all the ones on this screen as well. We're then going to stop when we get to about lineup 4 because that's when things get really, really serious. As you can see down there, we've got the GT300 and 500 championships. So we're going to take on these lot before we then go to do the National Series as well. On this page we have the Lightweight K Cup, Compact Car World Cup, Luxury Sedan Cup, Muscle Car Cup, Convertible Car World Cup and Historic Car Cup. Now, we don't really have much of any of these at the moment, so it's time to have a look through our list and see what we can grab. The first thing that hits me here is a car that we've not really given much love to actually so far, which is the Chaser Trd Sports X30. This is a car with 312 horsepower. It is a real missile, and we haven't actually driven it yet. I love a Chaser. So what we're going to do is try and put this thing through its paces in the Luxury Sedan Cup, because that's where we won it in the first place. It is a 5-door car. It's a big long boy. We're just going to take it as it is at the moment, just assess the situation and see what we can do, because this is the final race in this championship. High-speed ring, 10 grand on the line, 591 horsepower. It's going to be tough, but we'll give it a go. What are we up against? It sounds interesting. We've got a Jag, a Skyline. Okay, so not a particularly encouraging start. It's not slow, this Chaser, though. It's doing 110 mile an hour already, but them lot up there are gone. Now, don't forget, we did have an Accord Type R. We also had our Mugen Accord SIRT, but they're just nowhere near the power of this, and power is the sort of dominating factor in a lot of these races, especially around somewhere like the high-speed ring. Now, we're with these guys on pure handling right now because these are all really powerful but really heavy, big cars. That Skyline looks awfully weird in the middle. However, look, there's the power difference. So we're just going to outdo these guys in the corners where we're getting absolutely beaten around, bouncing, wobbling. Look at that BMW, it's like it's on hydraulics. I think Slipstream works on this game. I think there is a slight effect of it. Yeah, there's the difference when we get into about 5th gear, doing 145 mile an hour still. Smacked by a Skyline. Oh, big sandwich effect. That was horrible. Oh, I've overcorrected. We've slapped off the side of the Jag, as expected. It doesn't move because it weighs about 15 tons. It's all the interior made of wood. Come on, Chaser, don't let the Jag bully you. Oh, that was a weird bit of contact, a weird effect. We need to really send it on this Jag in the last corner. Could have a car on our left as well. Where is he? There is he. Oh, I was hoping that somebody wouldn't come down the inside there. Oh no, I've lost all my speed. Ah, poor effort. Don't know what I was doing. I was just trying to carry as much speed as possible. We're not even going to win much money for that. Whoa. It's good to do these races though as is, just to see what sort of challenge you're up against, because you could spend a load of money on the car and not have needed to. That's the situation. It was close though, but just a little mistake here and there, a weird bit of contact has done us in. Only £1,000, but we've got 26 grand to our name, so we can do stuff to this Chaser. Tyres, not really that important around high-speed ring. It is more about power, like I say. That's the dominating factor. We're going to do the good old flywheel mod. We're going to put a bit more waft in it because it is turbocharged. Maybe put an exhaust on it. Let's see what that can do. We have anywhere up to 591 horsepower. I think even if we spent all of our money, we couldn't get it to 591 horsepower right now. Could maybe make it lighter. That's going to be one of the main things holding it back, actually. Because don't forget, it is a big luxury sedan. Big fast boy. See how much that costs. I think it's only $1,500 for the first one. May as well. Can you just stage 2 it straight off the bat? Oh, no, clearly not. 7 grand on lightweighting, but that could make a big difference, to be fair. 18 grand left. We'll spend a little bit on an exhaust. 338 horsepower for 5 grand. That's not bad. So that, much lighter, better flywheel. Back to it. I don't think we'll get a race car for winning this one because it's an IB license that you need for this. We had an IA license when we won the GT40. Although, to be fair, we had an IA license requirement when we won the Nismo 400R, was it? Oh no, we won the Mines Skyline, didn't we? Okay. Let's see how she goes now then. Much lighter than before. I need to actually check the weight. Check what difference it makes with the cars. This doesn't look convincing already though, does it? Car in the air there. Right, let's see what the handling is like. Handles great, as you'd expect, you know, it's a TRD machine. Through the middle, room for a big one. Oh, again. Getting on the throttle early there has done me in. I just need to be more patient in the corners, I think, because I'm trying to push too hard. Trying to overdo it in the corners to try and outdrive the AI, which is another phrase I've used way too much through this playthrough. Got a nice run there, little sort of hop and a skip over the curb slightly. Can hear the other cars behind just closing in. 3 wide at the lead, or for the lead. Whoa, big contact with the wall. We've had the same, big wheelie, which isn't something I ever thought I'd do in a chaser. This section is where we can really excel though. If we can just get it nice and tidy to the apex here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that slide though. Merck's going to try and come around the outside. Going to move over. Don't let it slide. Don't let it slide. Come on. Come on. Have we done it? Have we actually just done that? No blocking tactics needed. Get in the chaser. Love it. It's them chasing us. Beautiful. Oh, well done, little chaser. Just that little bit more patience on the apex. That's all it required. Oh, get in. Really chuffed with that. Whole field by less than a second as well. Good stuff. So, nice prize pot. New car. That also means the Luxury Sedan Cup is done with as well. That's another series that we've got ticked off the list now. So we need to find something else to race. Straight back home then to see what we have won. Ooh! Wow. Okay. So that basically looks like the Nismo 400R, but the 4-door. It's pretty cool. It's 4-wheel drive. I'm not that interested in keeping it though. I do think it's cool, but I'm afraid that's going to have to get sold. I don't particularly think that looks any better than the 400R. It looks too similar to the 400R. We're going to make some money off selling that. 12.5 grand. And that leaves us with a nice 35 grand to our name. Now we need a estate, which we've got here. We don't need our Impreza anymore, but I don't think I could bring myself to sell it because it's only worth 4,600. We may as well just keep hold of it just in case for that sort of money. We're not going to sell the GT40, I've decided. We're going to keep hold of that. We're not going to just chuck 250 grand into the account. I think I'm going to sell that because of the bad memories. I've decided that I don't want that anymore. That's another 7.5 grand. Thank you. I know these are rare cars and I probably shouldn't get rid of them, but I just don't want them. We have a Mazda MX-5 there. It's our only convertible car. There is a convertible car cup. However, the power bands are a bit more extreme than what our MX-5 has got. We'll have to try and see what we can do with it. I think we do give it a go at Grindelwald, but it could take a lot of money to do it up to 345 horsepower. The other option right now is to buy something for the Lightweight K Cup, which can be nice and cheap. Same with the Compact Car World Cup as well. What are the power requirements here? 246 horsepower, so 300 at most in that championship. There is another screen here where we do actually have cars that we could already use. The Pure Sports Car Cup is very, very intriguing. Station Wagon, though, we can give that a go, I'm sure, straight off the bat. Yeah, let's do that. Rome Short in the Legacy. That's not the Legacy. There she is, the big boat. Now, again, we're going straight into this with a standard car. Nothing's been done to this. It's 274 horsepower. The limit is 394. Rome Short isn't a particularly twisty circuit. We might just need to use the four-wheel drive oomph out of the corners to try and just get a bit of a punch. So we'll see how this goes. Sounds great. What is that thing to our left, man? Bloody hell, it nearly rolled over. Okay, there's a bit of a power difference there in the middle. There is an Impreza wagon as well, so we do have another four-wheel drive opponent. I do like this Legacy, though, already. I just like looking at it. It's a fantastic thing. Loads of body roll. Looks like the right rear wheels come off the ground. The AI is going to go piling into this corner, because they always do. Oh, my Christ, it's a mess. That Impreza, yellow on gold wheels, looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. Oh, man, what a car. I love an Impreza wagon. This Legacy looks massive in comparison to it. Get off. Get over there. Oh, Christ, I'm sorry. So we'll see where we're at with this. And then if this doesn't work, we're going to go for the Convertible Car World Cup after this. That's going to be the next race that we do. We're going to do up our MX-5. Give it some waft. Oh, look at the line through there. Go on, the Legacy. It's going to understeer into a wall now, ready? Ooh, nearly. AI go flying in. Get off. Even the AI, the Gran Turismo AI, is doing Gran Turismo overtakes. No. Pure blocking. We're going to chuck this down the inside of him. Oh, it's not quite worked. I did try and get off him there. Oh, no, I didn't change up, but we're blocking. No, the Subaru. Subaru on the left. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow, that was close. That was close. But a debut win for the Legacy with no mods. A GTB 1996 Touring Wagon Legacy. Fantastic. I like this series. There's some seriously cool cars in this. Let's just have a look. Look at that Impreza. That's cool as well. The Nissan Primera wagon. That looks like it's on the deck, man. Didn't go anywhere off the line. That's mega. The size of the wheels on it. That's proper pimp, innit? That's cool. So we will collect our winnings. And, of course, a new car. So we're going to get another estate. I think that's nearly 50 grand in the bank there. That'll do that. Quite pleased with that, to be honest with you. We will take a look at the car we've won, and then we'll get in our MX-5 and see what mods we can do to it. And it's an Impreza. Please be yellow. Oh, it's not yellow. You can see from down there. It's all right. We'll use that going forward because that's a cool car. A version V wagon, WRX STI, with the wing, the vents, the scoop, even the roof racks and the roof rails. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. 283 horsepower as well. So that's going to be a good wagon. Anyway. It's like going back in time, this. Look at this. The Mazda MX-5 S Special. Remember when we bought this? Remember when we bought this way back when? Well, now it's time to give it the waft that it deserves. 172 horsepower under the bonnet at the moment. We're going to try and get as much as we can out of this. And then I'm going to leave you before we go to the next episode. So, tune in time. I believe we lightweighted it. No, we didn't. We're just going to give it power. We're going to give it decent tyres and power. I think it's already got some sports tyres on it. Yes. Okay, so it has sports tyres already, so they will make a difference. I don't know if I want to spend 10 grand on slicks, to be honest. It's already got an exhaust on, from what I know. That's what put it up to 172 horsepower. Already remapped it. God, we did do a lot to this then. We've already done that. 202 horsepower, 237 for 60 grand. That's a lot of money. 10 grand for 5 horsepower. God, these are a rip-off, these bits, aren't they? 5 grand for 5 horsepower. Can't increase the displacement on most cars, so no. Just got to turbo it. Whack a turbo on it. 212 horsepower for 4 grand. Look at that. And then another 12 grand gets it to 277 horsepower. We're going to do that. I don't think you can buy stage 4 straight away, can you? If so, we've just wasted money. 277 brake in our MX-5. We're then going to go back and, of course, put the flywheel on it. And I'm going to do a lightweight stage 1 because that's very cheap as well. 900 for a flywheel on the MX-5, so it doesn't cost as much. That's interesting. Reduce the weight. £1 grand for that. Lovely. So now it's a 277 horsepower MX-5 that is lighter than normal. I feel that is going to be an absolute little missile. We're going to take on the Convertible Car World Cup in the next episode, but that's going to have to wait, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for watching, though. It's really been amazing progress in these last couple of episodes. I'm really pleased, so let's hope we can carry that on into the next few. As for now, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure as always, and I'll see you next time round.